in quarantine, everybody being inside, in that process, there's people that are hurting. And so this candle, I'm burning this candle and holding this light as a way of holding space for others. And we all can do that. So I hold this for Ahmad's mama and all the mamas of little brown boys and girls who are afraid for them, who fear that their baby can't go outside and not be prey, or can't be hunted, that would not be hunted. Right? It's just crazy when you think about how senseless it is and how we almost go mad trying to make sense of senseless acts, right? So you all, if you get some time today, just get yourself a candle and, hold space. And thinking about holding space, like I've told you all, I always tell my students, I don't know how you can hold space for another until you've held space for yourself. I don't know how you can sit with another until you've sat with yourself. So that's what I want our time today to be about, you all, is us looking at how can we sit with ourselves? How can we go and gather ourselves, bring ourselves back to this space of knowing and being aware of like our privilege, being aware of like how we impact and affect the world, being aware of how just acknowledging somebody in pain is a way of holding space. Like a lot of people right now are like, oh, well, what can I do? What can I do? Just acknowledgement. A lot of times when you have someone hurting, you all think about that. When somebody's struggling or they're hurting and they start communicating pain or frustration, sometimes just to say, you know what, I see what you mean, or I can see that you're upset. Sometimes that can just let somebody just go, right? And that's just one level. That's just one step, but it's a start, right? So thinking about this idea of gathering and holding space, you all, it's necessary for all of us to acknowledge that somebody else is in pain, right? So maybe what's going on right now in this country, where you see a lot of people angry and upset because of what happened in February, it's a situation where we still have to say that is causing pain for others. And whether I'm white or black or Latino or Asian, it doesn't matter. Another human soul is in pain. So again, like I said, we'll light the candle. It's almost like we're being drowned. And my friend Marla Teoli, she's Mexican, and so she introduced this word. It's desahogar, right? And it's like undrown yourself. And it's almost like for a lot of people, it's like we're drowning and we don't have the ability to undrown ourselves. And we want to like stay above water, but it's almost like we can't get above water because it's like stuff just keeps coming, right? So for a lot of people that are in pain right now, a lot of people that are hurting, how this event was re-traumatizing, it's like they're trying to, stay above water because it just floods. That's how I felt yesterday. Y'all, I was actually planning to talk about something else, and then I just, it just got flooded. Everything just flooded in, and that flooding can be so overwhelming, and then people just, that rage starts to build, right? So think about where you are with that. Like, were you a person that's flooded? Are you a person that doesn't relate to me, but it does? And the way that it can relate to you is that you just make a choice to gather yourself and hold space for those people who are. I was listening to my brother Jay Miles this morning. He was talking about how it's infuriating or frustrating to him how, he has so many people who will acknowledge, you post a cute puppy and then everybody's like, oh, they're going crazy. But then he said he posted some facts, like some feelings about how he was feeling as a black man, and like you get no response. And I think about that a lot. I think about how a lot of times, why it's no excuse, but sometimes people don't respond because it's just not there in them. Like they want to respond, they want to engage in another person's pain, but they don't know how. And so I'm offering that to you all to say, just an acknowledgement, it's almost like putting your hand on someone's shoulder to just place a hand here, just say, I see you, brother, right? Or I see you, is a way to help another, to hold space and help another heal. Y'all get what I'm saying? I've been thinking about this morning, and I'm not going to stay over my time too long. But I want to remind you all that each one of us, all of you, all of us are the result of the love of thousands of ancestors, right? So all of us have it in us to love and to hold space and love others. But first we must gather. We must gather ourselves, go see some things that we need to work through. So let's do this gathering breath. And y'all, like I've told you, my collection of what I share and what I do, it's always a collection of, all the things that I've studied. And so right now I want to share a gathering breath with you all. And I want you to just start off by just finding a comfortable position in your chair. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you can have your feet on the earth, that would be wonderful. And then gently close your eyes. So this gathering is about holding space for all the people that are in pain right now, right? This acknowledging. So here's your affirmation, family. Here's your affirmation. I want you to say this to yourself. When I gather myself, I am one. When I gather myself, I am one with all. There's this me going on, y'all. When I gather myself, I am knowing. When I gather myself, I am aware. When I gather myself, I am real. So everybody continue with your eyes closed. And let me invite you to take 3 deep breaths. And as you take those breaths, slowly, slowly inhale. And as you exhale, exhale through the soles of your feet. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through the soles of your feet. Feel yourself grounded. Feel yourself taking place on Mother Earth. Allow yourself to connect, settle. And then I want you to bring your attention to your center line, right, y'all? The center line of your body. It runs all the way from the crown of your head, all the way down to the base of your body. So feel yourself connected there. And when you're ready, while you're breathing, I want to invite you all to just call on parts of yourself, right? I want you to call these parts right into your center. So what do I mean by that? I want you to call from the 4 directions of you. Call your child parts. Call your adolescent parts. Call your adult parts. Call your sacred, your wise parts. Those pieces of your ancestors that are within you. Call your traumatized parts. Call your healed parts, right? Call your empowered parts. Call your helpless parts. Pull all of these in. Visualize them. Visualize them. Let them come in, everyone. And just let all your parts witness each other. Let yourself see all of you. Keep breathing and notice as you let yourself see all of you, you're able to see all of others. Keep breathing, y'all. Just go ahead and breathe into the confluence of the group. All parts are welcomed. So we sit with ourselves so that we can better sit with others. Breathe. Everybody take a breath in and then sigh it out. So thank y'all for today. Remind yourself that you do have the ability to sit with yourself so you can sit with others, right? Remind yourself of this too. It doesn't matter if a person or people groups don't want you. Life wants you. And as long as you're breathing, you can start all over because life wants you. Y'all have a good one. Happy Friday.